As President Donald Trump embarks on a tour of regions impacted by recent natural disasters, he has raised the possibility of abolishing the Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA. This announcement comes amid accusations that Trump has a history of politicizing disaster relief and amid new threats to withhold aid from California unless the state meets certain political demands. During a press conference in Asheville, North Carolina, where he met with survivors of Hurricane Helene, the president stated his intention to sign an executive order to begin the process of fundamentally reforming and overhauling FEMA, or maybe getting rid of FEMA. He expressed his belief that states should manage their own disaster responses instead of relying on FEMA, which he described as a disaster. Speaking in a television interview on Fox News, he further elaborated, suggesting that FEMA complicates disaster response efforts and that he prefers states to handle their own problems. The Federal Emergency Management Agency was established in 1978 under President Jimmy Carter to consolidate federal disaster response efforts. For over 200 years, the United States government has operated under the understanding that having the states handle disaster response was not an efficient or equitable system. The agency was conceived to streamline federal support for states and citizens affected by catastrophes. Trump has previously been accused of using FEMA as a tool of political reprisal. During the aftermath of Hurricane Helene, he falsely claimed the agency was wasting money on undocumented migrants. He also suggested that the current administration had intentionally neglected Republican areas of the Southeast impacted by the storm because of political affiliation. Trump's statements also come at a time when wildfires are ravaging Southern California. The president has threatened to withhold federal aid from the state unless state leaders concede to his demands. These demands include new voter identification laws and changes to water management that would release water into Los Angeles and other regions throughout California. The president claims that California's governor had failed to sign a declaration that would have allowed the flow of millions of gallons of water into the state. However, no such declaration ever existed, and according to multiple sources, there is no widespread water shortage in the Southern California region. Experts suggest that the challenges facing first responders were tied to the local geography, infrastructure, and weather conditions.